The
fuck have you been, bitch?
Welcome to the Posh Sessions, guys.
I'm
your host,
this.
Posh, and I'm back with my girls for the first official episode of the Bad Bitch Bible.
We're here.
Of course, we got Miss Gina Florida.
What's up, hey?
And we got my girl, Naija.
What's up?
Now, shout out, of course, to Novelty, home, sweet home. We got Mr. Lemy Currey in the building. And I just want to throw it in there real quick. Shout out to Maria from Intimate Waxing and Spa. Like, I have fucked around being a hoe, and I decided to shave in between wax. And let me tell you something. I was so pissed because I got ingrowns again, but she worked it out. And for those of you guys who don't know, she is the official sponsor of the Posh Sessions. If you go to her for the very first time, you get $25 Brazilian. Or because she does other things as well, she does teeth whitening, she does the eyebrow tinting, she does facials. She also, of course, does Brazilians and vajacials. You get 20% off any other service if it's not a Brazilian. I want to thank everyone again who came out to my live show. My live show, bro, it monsooned outside. I've never seen no shit like that. Like, I didn't know if to take that as a sign of good luck or what the fuck that was about. But everyone that was here, I really, really, really appreciate you guys. If you guys are wondering why I sound like this, just know that it wasn't from sucking dick. I have a business cleaning houses.
Jesus.
And one of the houses that I cleaned was so dirty, I had to throw bleach on everything. And after hours of inhaling that shit and cleaning
That's so
through
bad.
it.
You need to detox, girl.
I thought it was from one of those nights
That Clorox is so bad for you.
but we'll go
Speaking
with
of Cleo's.
we'll stick with the story.
Yo, Cleo's was lit this weekend. They had a sneakers and strippers event. I've never seen a stripper in all my years of going to the strip club in sneakers. So it was kind of cool in a ratchet way.
It looked cute. It looked cute.
I've seen them with sneakers on.
Bitch, what kind of strip clubs you be
Really?
going?
Like,
It's the daytime. The daytime.
Oh, the day.
The daytime.
The ones that be up there with
They be
flip
with
flops.
like flip flops and
Bitch
shit.
would be
Oh
like,
my
fuck
God.
that, ain't
But
no
they be
money in
working it.
here.
They work it. They work it.
Man.
Whatever.
Hey, there's all types of girls out there, man.
That is very true.
Para los colores, los gustos. Y los gustes, los colores. Know what that means? Everybody
Yes.
has their thing. You know
Everybody
what
has their thing.
I mean? Hey.
Bro, but like, how have you guys been? I feel like it's been forever.
God, just trying to survive. Trying not to off myself, but
Bitch,
hanging in there.
you look good.
Try not to off yourself.
You look
Today.
good.
Because I ate like maybe 8 ounces of mac and cheese and called it a day. Just enough to keep me from dying tomorrow after whatever we do tonight.
In the lowest of keys, I've been drinking tea all day. I haven't ate. So we cannot die.
Oh, that's good. You're about to lose some weight. For real. That's good.
Yo,
I'm
listen,
trying to do one
man.
thing. I'm trying to do that shit.
Just drink mad
drink tea all day.
and honey. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't.
Detoxes, yeah.
Man.
It does work. It does.
You missed a hell of a party, though, let me tell you.
Which
I
one?
always do.
Da Vinci and Thought Demon at Cocina Coqueta. That video did about 30,000 views on my mentions were in shambles for a good 5 days.
Oh, yeah,
behind
that one
shit.
video. Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah, that
the
was fun.
twerk
We had a
contest.
great time. You catch shit like oh my God.
I told you she's
You're
the
fucking
urban
TMZ, bro.
Nigga,
You caught all of it.
the girl pulls Shorty's hair.
Like, she was wilding. And the whole time has a man at home. This shit is the
Yo,
craziest
and the
shit
plot
I've
twist.
seen.
Yo,
Like,
this
he's going
girl-
to war about to kill another bitch
This
over
girl
a
got
man, and you have someone at
online
home.
talking about, I'm gonna get one of the promoters. We're gonna kill him. My people
She
get
said
to you.
that? Oh, yeah.
Threatening,
It went that far.
threatening the promoter because of what she did. Because she got a man and kids at home.
That's what I
She's
mean.
twerking on the people who were invited. Like, bitch, you think
Twerking, she was
we're not in the
dry humping
90s.
him.
We're
Like,
not
she
in the
was trying
90s.
to fuck him
There's
through his
phones
jeans.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone's recording. Why are you gonna off the promoter?
I know
You
she felt
stupid-
the
I
light
hope you
on
hear
her.
me, girlfriend. You need to chill.
That was really bad, and it was
Come on
only
now.
bad because it was really a good time captured that went left thanks to social media.
Thanks to
because
you.
I didn't. She did it.
Bro, I know, but she knew. She knew. She knew.
She even
everybody
took
was
the other
watching.
girl with the granny panties. That girl with the granny panties. I was like,
No,
she don't even care. She did not.
Yeah, that was another.
Yo,
It was great. It was
The
great. We had a
girl
good
with the
time.
It was a lot going
Vinci
on
Bow.
at that club.
Shout out to him.
Demon.
Shout out to Thought Demon. Keep the change. Like, we had a good time. You cooked for them. It was awesome. Had a
yo,
great
and
time.
then in a couple of weeks, our asses are gonna. You better, because I know you're good for this, Naisha.
No, she's good for staying home. Leave her alone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we're going to Tampa. She can't.
Oh, you
stay
coming?
home.
No, I'm going. Tampa, I like.
Yeah, Tampa.
It's a little harder to get me out here, but Tampa,
Oh, yeah,
I'll
no.
fuck with.
She loves the Tampa boys.
And beach the next day. It's lit.
It's lit.
But Shorty, they didn't have to do Shorty like that. They found, let me tell you the power of social media. The video was going on and on and on, fine. They found that girl's Instagram. That girl's Instagram, in the highlights, it said soulmate. And that's where shit went left.
What? You mean
That's-
inside the
In the
bio?
highlights. No, you know how in the bottom you can put like highlights and people?
Okay.
Well, it was there. Just know.
Soulmate? Was that
Soulmate.
mean?
Yeah.
Like she has her soulmate?
Right, like she has a dude, and that's,
And that's
what
her
made her
soulmate?
go off.
Oh, that's great.
And threatened every. Yo, and shout out
Hey.
to Andres. That was the first time that I had met her, and Shorty's really pretty,
Oh, she's
and
gorgeous.
she's super
Yeah.
cool.
gorgeous.
She's
Yeah.
super dope.
So that was really a fun night.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Shout out to the Dominicans.
Yeah, shout out to the Dominicans.
Shout out.
I love
Tell
me
me.
the Dominicans. I love them.
But social media, my nigga, social media got
Makes
power.
people crazy.
It makes people crazy.
It makes people crazy. You know, I was thinking about that. You could be tweeting like just about things that you're thinking about. Maybe someone at work, like me, I'll be at work and I'll see somebody and they'll be talking about something and I'm overhearing them and it'll make me think about something to tweet and I'll tweet it, right?
Yeah.
And someone will think it's about them
Right.
on the timeline. Like,
right.
no,
Right.
you're not that important.
And the thing about it too, I mean, it's social media, but it can literally be a text message. It can be an IG story. Like
could be
somebody will
anything.
literally take one thing completely unrelated to them and then take another thing completely unrelated to them and
Piece it
then
together.
piece it together. Mind you, the puzzle is not even coming together. But they're forcing the pieces of those puzzles to like,
Look and you shall find. If you go looking for some shit, like why would you just go looking, thinking that people are talking about you, thinking that people have it out for you? Like what the fuck? What possesses somebody to do something? That's some sick shit. It's
it
fucked
really
up.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because if you do that, like everybody, if you think that way, everybody subs. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's not really a subliminal. A subliminal to me is if it's directed towards somebody. If it has
If you
specific
use
things
the
in there.
@ symbol,
And not
you-
even just that. If it has just very specific details in there that make it
Right,
geared
make
toward
it a little
one
bit more
person, you know what I mean?
personable.
But if it's just, we all talk about shit based off of our experiences, based off of observation. If you're taking shit like that and you're
And applying
forcing
it to
the shoe
yourself.
on, like that, I mean, you know, whatever. If the boot fits,
Listen,
it is what it is.
I've always said that if the shoe fits, you lace that motherfucker, okay? You don't, okay? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
But who are you? Anyway,
I'm a lot of things.
It is what it is.
I'm not nobody, honey.
I'm a lot of things.
But I love me, so.
I've been
Yeah,
a
people
business
get
owner
crazy.
since the age of 19. I am the owner of Posh Decor LLC.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a mom. I'm a homeowner. I own this
Talk your
podcast.
shit, bitch. Talk your shit.
I own this podcast. Like I do.
Oh, I need to get my
I'm a lot
furniture.
of
I need to
shit.
get my furniture from you because I went on poshdecor.com or whatever, and it was like something else, somebody in Abu Dhabi. I don't
Posh
know.
Decor
But I know what
LLC.com.
LLC.
Yes.
Yeah, I went there, and you have some pretty good shit. I just need like a velvet couch though.
I have those.
I need a green emerald green velvet couch for my house.
In the 2019
catalog,
it's in there.
We
I got
in there.
you. But yeah, it was crazy. I got asked who I was, and I didn't even know how to respond. I was just like, I mean,
to what?
When somebody asked you, like, who are you? I was just like, well, damn, I'm a lot of things.
We're all very
know.
important to ourselves and very unimportant to other people. So I guess it just depends on who you ask and at the end of the day, you know?
That's very true, too. But I think, like, going back to social media, it's crazy to me because it's like, I don't have a lot of a following, so maybe it doesn't impact me maybe as more as others. Because who's really checking for me in a way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really pay, you know what I'm saying, too much attention to it or put too much stock into it. Gina, I don't know if this is going to reach you, honey, but we're going to make it work.
Now, I'm listening to what you're saying.
Oh,
but
bitch,
what I found from the people that I meet off social media is that usually the ones that have like all of these followers, usually they don't, I've noticed, and this is just me, I've noticed they don't have a lot of real close friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I found. Some of them do, you know, but a lot of the ones that I've met, they're not like, they don't have really, really close friends.
Real connections
with people. They just kind of do things for everybody else that's watching. And then I've met like these guys and a couple of girls that have like a little bit of followers. Wow. This girl I met in Puerto Rico, right? She's like,
you love meeting people.
I love meeting people.
Let me tell you.
I had an amazing time in Puerto Rico. I just go with the flow and meet people. And we met these people. And this girl had, 1,600 followers. Amazing. Her life, her family, the things she was talking about with me. We went to Flamenco Beach together with her boyfriend, who she met in Puerto Rico, who she goes and meets every month. Like, her life was amazing.
It's long distance.
So, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many followers you have or how little or how many. When you meet a person and you get to know a person, that's how I gauge a person, is who they are.
Right.
Like how they treat me. How they are with other people. You learn about people that way.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like social media, that's what runs shit right now. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings.
We're all people.
And our connections are what makes us human beings, our family, people who love us. That's what tells me about a person.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got 50 million followers or you got, 200 followers. Like, if you're cool and I like you, bro, like, it's good. And that's what people are gauging people by now, and that's just not me.
But I think sometimes what happens with social media is people create these personas, and when you finally do meet them, it's kind of like they're not who they tweet out to be, or they put out on Instagram, pictures to be, or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm. I can't say I experienced that too much, like with people just being the complete opposite of who they are on social media versus real life, but everybody does have just like a gimmick that works for them when it comes to interacting with other people on social media. That's just what it is. It's something that you naturally figure out. And it's not so much the follower count thing either, because I know so many dope ass people with tons of followers, but you can kind of tell how these people are ahead of time based off of why they're pursuing shit like that. You know what I mean? Because some people aren't pursuing it at all. People just fuck with them and they have a following. That's what it is. And then you have other people who are trying to pursue something more. They want to be in the entertainment industry, or maybe they just want to be a groupie to a nigga in the entertainment industry. They want to get wifed up and saved by a nigga in the entertainment industry. You know what I mean? They want to be seen. That's the shit that you have to pay attention to, because that's going to tell you everything that you need to know. The red flags that we kind of ignore, we should kind of pay attention to more often.
I never ignore them.
I feel like I always try, this is what always gets me, is that I always try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Like, I feel like those red flags, even if they're there, it's like, because I feel like all of us can, like, we all have a bad side, if you will, you know what I'm saying, to us. And I think that certain situations can bring that out. So I always tend to maybe give somebody the benefit of the doubt and feel like as long as this bad situation doesn't happen that may bring out that bad character in someone, I should be okay.
It doesn't work like that. You can't avoid that type of shit, you know what I mean? And I guess it just depends on your relationship with the person. If we're friends or if we're developing a friendship, then I expect that the other person can handle this shit in a way that is just, adult-like. Like, if you have something to say, that's okay, say it. But if you turn out to be wrong about how you feel or what you assume or whatever the fuck it's about, whatever the issue is, if you turn out to be wrong, you got to own up to your shit.
Instinct
you have to apologize.
Is everything. I can feel a person out from when I first meet them. I usually can. I'm pretty good at that.
Damn, I suck at that.
No, you don't. You just give the benefit of the doubt. I can feel if you're in my tribe or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can feel if I want to bring you really close to me or if I'm going to keep you as an acquaintance. And I don't mind keeping you as an acquaintance because you're fun for certain things and there's certain things that we can do together.
Right, but not share everything.
My tribe that I connect with, I can tell. I just know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'm wrong. Not many times, though. Not many.
I've been wrong enough within the past 2 years for me not to say that anymore. Let me not jinx myself.
I'm not wrong. I'm wrong sometimes. You know what I mean?
You know what? And again, this goes back to we all have our shit. It comes down to how you deal with it at the end of the day. That makes you real versus all that phony shit that goes on. Because everybody on Twitter, on Instagram, everybody is positive. Everybody is
showing
amazing at communicating, showing their best side.
Sometimes people self-destruct on the timeline, and I'm there for those moments too.
Well, we all are.
Like, my thing is like when I see somebody always tweeting positive, or,
you ain't getting that from me. I don't do that shit.
Positive vibes, traveling, and then it's like they go on this rant, like suddenly I'm like, God damn, what happened today?
Listen, I'm here for the positive shit because I try to fight my shit every single day. Like,
I think me and Asia got into it all the time.
But this is what I mean. If you can't, everybody gets into it with me, or I get into it with everybody.
I've been attacked on the timeline. Like, I'm like, what? Wait, what did I say? Like, it's my thoughts. It's my opinion.
Right.
Shut up. Like, I know you want me to get into it with you about what exactly I was thinking, but this isn't political. This isn't about black or white or about racism or about none of that. This is just me thinking.
It is, but you have to understand to an extent too. Not even to an extent. That's not the climate that we live in. That's what you want it to be, but that's just not the climate that we live in anymore.
I know.
So,
do you have to create my own motherfucking climate, bitch?
Especially when we're doing something like this and we're very public and we want the love, you do have to right your wrongs, especially when you have everybody. And listen, my motto, everybody cannot be wrong. If everybody is telling you you're wrong. Eat that shit.
Right. I mean, I think for me, my Twitter experience has been okay, only because I feel like I don't have a lot of followers. So I can get away with saying some pretty wild shit and not have people pick up on it. I think that when you start having, this is just my opinion, you guys can chime in. Like, do you think that once you hit a certain amount of followers, that changes?
Absolutely.
Purposely?
Again, though, because of what you're pursuing. Like, if you're pursuing something and you know that the way that people perceive what you say can damage you, you have to be on your shit about that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to.
So I can't.
Some of us don't have as much to lose. You being the host of a podcast have a lot to lose.
I don't got anything to lose.
I don't think enough.
Controversy it sells, and everybody eats that shit up. But me personally, I don't want to be known as the ignorant one. I'm not okay with it. I'm just not.
Ignorant is subjective. It depends.
I guess. The bigoted one, I should say, because ignorant is just a lack of knowing, But I
don't get into like topics as far as like a political standpoint or stuff like that. But if I'm talking shit about like relationships, or I'm talking shit about me as a woman, or I don't care.
Some shit like that really is objective, though. It's not, it's not a matter of fact. Like if it's relationship.
Like
shit,
if somebody tweets like, "Yo, you're just not a fun bitch. That's why you ain't get invited." I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Yo, like I was called not fun because I ain't get invited." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, you're right." You know what I'm saying? I've never not gotten invited places, so I just don't know what that feels like. I guess.
I love you.
Have you ever felt some type of way because somebody didn't invite you? Did you ever say to yourself, damn, I'm not fun? That's why I didn't get invited?
Oh, niggas know I'm not going anywhere anyway.
Well, yeah, you stand everybody up. But at least you get the invite. So I guess you can't really relate.
Nah, you know what? It's not even about that. It's just, again, a matter of people feeling some type of way about shit that they shouldn't even think is a thing. You know what I mean? About themselves.
Right.
Like, do you feel that way about yourself?
Right.
Especially, you can tell. I feel like, I don't know, my comprehension levels are not, that of a fifth grader. So when I see shit,
Yo, Naisha
no
really
matter,
is the smart
Of
even if the shit
course she
applies,
is. No, she's super.
No, seriously?
It's not only smart, she's very intuitive.
Yeah.
even if the shit applies to me in the slightest, I'm not claiming anything for myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm just not going to do it. I don't care if somebody writes anything that applies to me. Like, people talk about general shit with relationships or whatever the case may be.
Right.
That could apply to me. And what the fuck do I care what this person thinks? I'm not going to claim that shit for myself and just make something out of it. Like, fuck them. Who gives a fuck?
I need another drink.
I know. I saw that.
I definitely need another drink. Because we're about to talk about...
Yeah, we're about to get into it with these niggas and this pussy etiquette and lack thereof.
Oh, please. So annoying.
But I think that, like, I don't know, for me, like, the situation that has transpired over the past week, it just made me really think, like, wow, in 5 or 10 years from now, we're really going to start as a society to see the effects of social media on the mind. Because I feel like a lot of people feel like, and think about it, like, even if we take a picture, we're going to be like, oh, no, don't post that picture of me because I don't like my angle. Or don't do this, or, oh, don't post this picture because I didn't look my best. Even though it's a picture of you having fun or being in the moment, you're scared of what other people are going to think of you.
No, that's something I don't even like, so I can't say anything against it. It's not, just me, myself, I want to look my best, so I don't want any raggedy pictures of me out there.
No, I'm like that too, though. I'm like that too.
The worst is when they tag you in some shit and you're like, bitch. Right.
Yeah, I don't like to look ugly.
Right. Like,
not look ugly, but let's say we don't have a full glam right now and it's like, oh, don't post this picture of me because I don't like it. Or, I don't know. Or like, even like going back to Twitter, like just feeling like you have to be a certain persona on a social media platform that you can't really live up to. And that's why it hurts so much when people end up getting exposed. That's why that shit is such a scandal, because you haven't been living your truth this whole time. So when somebody exposes you, you're like, oh shit, now the world is really gonna know who I really am. And I have to think, I would think that has to weigh on you mentally. Like,
well, it's like 101 that social media is a way to hide behind. It's a thing to hide behind. It's like if you're not really who you are. It's that's kind of normal. A lot of people promote something different than who they really are.
I think it is for some people,
because they're never going to meet those people, or they're not, and it's used for that, like to promote a different person than who you are. And people get, I just caught I think a sex trafficker, to be honest.
oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
And there's this guy that followed me that's a basketball player. He said something in the DMs like, oh, you're gorgeous. And I'm like, thank you. And then like a couple of weeks later, somebody else hits me up for him. Like, hey,
Oh,
gotta do that. Gotta delete that one.
bleep.
This guy wants to talk to you. He wants your number. And I'm like, why are you asking me? So anyway, it came down to the point where I played his game with him so well, okay, that I got to the point where I said, FaceTime me.
Because you
He's
wanted
like,
to see.
I want to see who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, I'm getting on a flight at 5 a.m. This is not the time to talk. I go, I'm not trying to FaceTime you to talk. 45, I ain't trying to talk. It's for security reasons. I can show you the text messages. He's like, all right, but it's dark in here. I'm laying down. I'm like, FaceTime me. He FaceTimes me. dark. I see light in the back out of a car window. I go, are you in a car? He goes, and he's like, yeah. And I said, I thought you were laying down. He's like, yeah, I'm laying down in my car. And I said, put the car light on. Put the car light on. And he goes, it's broken. I said, have a good night. And I hung up.
Crazy.
And I said, you know what? You're a liar. I know you're a liar. You're not who you say you are. He's like, I'm not him. Don't get mad at me. I said, you know you're doing criminal activity right now? Do you see what I'm talking about? It doesn't have to be at that level.
Right.
But there's people out there saying they're this and they're that, and I'm not this, and I'm this, and and they're the exact opposite of what they say they are. You never believe, you know what I mean? You got to meet people.
Yeah.
Pull up.
I don't know, man. And I'm not trying to be hypocritical, because if I've ever said anything that's not like me, then I'm sorry. But I really do try. I try to kind of tweet my truth, whatever that may be. I just feel like I don't ever want to end up on the Summer Jam screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, people trying to be like, oh, no, like, you tweeted about this and, you tweeted about that and my life is so great, and really it's not. And I think that in having a podcast, I try to be as transparent as possible, because I want people to know, yo, this is not easy. My life is a fucking mess sometimes.
You know what, though? You can say all that shit, I swear to God. Like, if you know me, I'm up and down. I'm always talking about how fucking hard I'm working and how I'm trying to fight for this shit every day. And then at the same time, I'll share some of my struggle. I write one thing about maybe somebody that I've dealt with or whatever the case may be and how good they're doing. And it's like, oh, you're like this. But you talking about the guys that you date are like this. Yes, because you know what? I can get whoever the fuck I want, no matter what my situation is, first of all. Second of all, that's the truth.
Pussy.
Second of all, listen,
all
because men, when it
about.
comes to men, if they fuck with you, they fuck with you. It does not matter what tax bracket they are in, whatever the case may be.
Men are fuck with honesty.
They fuck with the honesty, right?
There's a lot of people out there that don't.
Lie to them. What are you guys talking about?
But I'm saying, if you're really into them and you tell them, like, this is the situation, they're going to fuck with you. They'd rather that than to find out, you know what I'm saying, through some crazy situation that was really not the case.
Yeah. But, getting back to...
No, you lie to them at first, and then you tell them the situation.
This is what it comes down to. People will take what they want to see, period. They're not going to take everything that you write. You can write the highs and the lows. They're only going to look at the highs when they don't fuck with you and be like, oh, you're so fake because you act like everything is sweet. Like, please don't project your fucking situation onto me. Like, I am happy with my life. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I hope anybody who looks at me knows that I am 100% happy with where I'm at, because every fucking circumstance that I've been through that got to me to where I am today, just like, I'm so fucking in love with myself. Like, I feel like I am that nigga.
Bitch, I am in love with you, okay? I am in love with you.
I have been through some shit.
You should have seen the dude that FaceTimed her. He was in love with her, too.
I fight for my fucking life when it comes to this shit. So I really hope nobody who does not put the same energy into their life is worrying about my life. I hope
That's
not.
it.
Man.
Just, breathe better air.
People.
Change your air filters.
Goodbye.
Clean your vents.
Goodbye.
And don't focus on people you don't fuck with.
On others. Focus on yourself. I love Nerd's hat. The one that says focus on yourself.
Oh, yeah. I have the water bottle. Shout out to Nerd Nash for the Focus on Yourself water bottle. But people ask me at work. They're like,
it's literally like the simplest thing, but it's the best advice ever. Just focus on your motherfucking self.
And again, we're doing it right now. We're talking about other people or other situations that we've been through, our circumstances, shit we've observed. But you got to get your shit out in whatever way is a productive outlet for you.
I was going to say,
and then you put that shit away.
Any old way.
Not any old way, but in a way that is productive to you. And this is just for the sake of content right here, but you don't see me talking about this shit on Twitter. I'm not the one. I don't like messy shit. I genuinely fucking don't. I don't want to be involved in it because I do have goals for myself. Right. And I can't be looked at as that type of bitch. I'm not loving hip hop. I'm not Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's not fucking me. I'm not here for anybody else's entertainment. I don't make a spectacle of myself. So it is what it is.
I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like if there is any conflict, I've personally, when I have had to like maybe have a talk with someone or whatever the case is. I don't like group chats. I definitely don't like social media outlets as a form of communication. It's like, bro, if you fuck with me and you have my number, hit me up and let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have a conversation, because I feel like also when you're tweeting or when you're texting, a lot of the not the context, but yeah, like the context of shit gets lost in translation. Like sometimes you may misread something that wasn't even meant to be that way, but you took it that way because it was in a word format.
That's why our society is lost in translation.
Versus
everybody talks through this.
Versus picking up the phone and filling that person
what's my saying, guys?
Hold up.
Which one?
What's my saying?
No, it's something that ends up in pull up. Damn it!
She just fucking said it too.
She did.
Come on.
It's shut up or pull up. Hold up. The ending is pull up. I know this. Say it again, Gina.
I can't even remember.
You can't even remember
my own
Oh
saying.
my goodness, bitch.
Shut up.
It's speak up, shut up, or pull up. It's something along those lines.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing like a
Listen.
motherfucker right now, but it's something along those lines. But I feel the same way. Like, if we're adults and there is a conflict and we're supposed to, carry ourselves in a certain way, call me.
Yeah.
If you don't feel comfortable calling me or FaceTiming me, be like, yo, let's go out to lunch and let's talk in person.
If it's personal like that and it does not belong on the timeline, keep that shit off the timeline. Like, I'm one to even, especially if it has to do with friends or even acquaintances and it's like a fallout, I do not want that shit on the timeline because I don't want
it's like, why even
either
fall out?
side to
like,
be
why
looked
even
at that
fall
way.
out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's stupid,
Why even
but if
fall
you
out?
have to, then do that shit.
Like, it doesn't
Keep
have to
it
be
moving,
that
you
way.
know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that way. Let's talk. You could say, let's just talk. And if you're not happy, we're not happy, then, okay. But I try to not fall out with anybody.
Yeah,
because I think as an adult, you talk about your differences. You start to fight about it. I had a situation with Naisha. We went at it. But you know what? I love her. She loves me.
And that was...
And
we
whatever was
squashed the shit.
personal was over the phone.
It was
there
on the
none
phone.
Of that bullshit.
It was none of... And I didn't involve anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we squashed that shit.
Right.
Like, if you don't want to talk to me no more, don't talk to me no more.
Right.
But me, I will never have, like, a bad feeling about someone that I used to be cool with. Meaning a bad feeling like I would never feel bad towards them. I would never feel like fuck them or I hope shit happens to them.
Yeah.
I would life will take care of them.
Right.
Not even
Life
that,
will
but
take it. Not just that. I'm just saying like I don't have any ill will towards them. You know what I mean? So that I just think people shouldn't like fall out if you can talk about it. And if you can't talk about it, now you're a child.
Gina, you
It's a
really
child.
are like the fucking mom of the group because you really be trying to keep everybody at bay. Because I was like, I really thought about the shit. And let me tell you something. I am by no means a tough Tony. However, I cannot deny where I'm from. And, like when niggas had a situation, like you would fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you
that was
fight.
really the ultimate thing. Like, yo, bitch, you really feel some type of way?
I actually kind
Fight.
of like that because whoever loses, they're like, okay, cool, bro. Like, we're good
Yeah,
now.
like that's it.
Like, that's it.
You
It's
done?
over.
Like Kevin Hart's
Like,
dad.
we're good
You
now.
done?
Done.
Like
I won. You lost. Like,
did they jump me? Like, nah,
Like, yeah,
dad,
we're
he
good.
really
Okay.
just hit you by himself. I just got to a point where I really started thinking about that shit. I was like, yo, you know what? All the fights I've had in my life, you ain't pulling my hair out. Them days is over. You ain't pulling my hair. You're
No,
not
this is-
scratching
nah.
me. I'm not breaking
fighting
nails.
is like in high school
Like,
and stuff.
I'm
I think.
33 years
Yes.
old. I pull hamstrings roller skating now, bitch. I'm not fighting you. Fuck you, bro. Like, if you really feel some type of way, bro, I'm shooting you. I swear to God.
we live in a standard
I
ground
have
state.
a concealed weapons permit, bro. I am not with that kind of drama.
And that
Like,
type of drama, if it's something that would need to be resolved that way,
Right.
is the only thing worth falling
right,
out over.
right.
You
And
know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. Now, if
it's
it
not
gets to
serious
that
enough
point,
for
then
us
so
to
be
fight,
it. But if it's not, exactly. But anything else is like, come on, yo, knock it off. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
even
come
got
on,
time
yo.
for this shit
Seriously,
right now.
Why are we doing this stupid shit? A ghetto ass mess.
ever. Sorry. I'm too cute and old.
You're not old.
45. I'm not getting in no altercations. You hit me. Something might fucking break. Shit is fucked up over here. It's all love, peace, and happiness. I ain't no fighting. I don't got time for fighting. I got time for niggas, though.
I got time for niggas.
I can't say nigga because I'm white, they say. So. I'm
listen,
not white,
stop it. You're not white. We're going to take a quick break. I hope you guys enjoy this hot girl playlist. And when we back, we're going to talk about some real shit. Because I'm honestly, and I can't even, you know what I'm mad the most about? That I'm in a relationship and I shouldn't be dealing with this shit. But I hate that I see my girls going through this shit. And we're going to talk about pussy etiquette. The do's and the don'ts. Because
how to get pussy without being a dumbass and niggas. Thirsty ass, stupid, dumb. We're going to give you all of the tips so you can get some fire ass hoes.
It's summer.
You feel me?
It's the Posh Sessions. Bad bitch Bible.
Real bad bitches.
Dead broke. I heard she sniffing coke.
Shut up, bitch. Hey yo, Kim can spit.
Man, she don't write her shit.
Nah, Biggie wrote her shit.
Shut up, bitch.
I heard she going to jail.
I heard she out on bail. She done fucked up now.
Shut up, bitch. Why she get her nose fixed? Why she got bigger tits? Why y'all on my shit?
Shut up, bitch.
Everybody talking, all these haters hawking. Paparazzi stalking, taking pictures while I'm walking. Damn, can a bitch breathe? Give me room, please. I'm in the paper every day if I piss or sneeze. Used to ride in the rental LeBaron. Now you can catch me in the SLR Mercedes McLaren. Riding with the doors up, haters pick your Joes up. I'm in the Trump International, 30 flows up. You ain't paying my bills, so you ain't saying nothing. Ain't keeping it real, then you need to stop fronting. You say you got this, but we don't see nothing. And people, if you feel me, get this whole shit jumping. Used to talk about the way I wore my clothes. Now every chick look like Little Kim in their videos. Don't come around here with that Wendy Williams shit. Get your facts straight or shut up, bitch.
Yeah, Queen B, 2000.
No matter what people say, we got it going on. Who cares about what they think? Won't you come at me? You can do that, baby. No matter what people say, we got it going on. Who cares about what they think? Shake your body to be with all that drives you crazy. Everywhere I go, red car. Gave the keys to ballet, total park. Then I jumps out the door, Little Kim or girls making faces like Ace Ventura. And my BADGIR, LS is in the stretch, Ellis ain't shit you could tell us. Even got some of these niggas jealous, but tonight ain't about the fellas. Barbie perfume from a mile, you smell us. Model agencies say it's easy to sell us. We got sex appeal, I'ma keep it real. If I didn't have a deal, I'd still be worth the mill. Depending how I feel, I might go on a heist. So at my wedding I could throw ice instead of throwing rice. We fly like kites, never get in the fights. I got a whole bunch of dykes on in. No matter what people say, we got it going on. Who cares about what they think? Won't you come at me? I can do that, baby. No matter what people say, we got it going on. Who cares about what they think? Shake your body to be with all that drives you crazy. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I gotta do. So why y'all keep hating on me and my crew?
Yo, I'm saying, QB, look at them and look at you.
True, if I was you, I'd hate me too.
Look, they gave a bitch 2 options, stripping or lose. Used to dance in a club right across from my school. I said dance, nah, fuck, don't get it confused. Had to set the record straight cause bitches love to assume. Mama couldn't give it to me, had to get it in suits. Lord only knows how I got it in shoes. I was covered in dollars, now I'm dripping in jewels. A bitch play with my money, might as well spit in my food. Bitches hating my guts, now they swear we was cool. Went from making tuna sandwiches to making the news. I started speaking my mind and triple my views. Real bitch, only thing fake is the boobs. Get money, go hard, you motherfucking right. Never been a fraud in my motherfucking life. Get money, go hard, damn fucking right. Stun on these bitches out of motherfucking spite. Ain't no running up on me, went for nothing to glory. I ain't telling y'all to do it, I'm just telling my story. I don't hang with these bitches cause these bitches be corny. And I got enough bras, y'all ain't gotta support me. I went from rag lit, nigga. Only person in my fam to see 6 figures. The pressure on your shoulders feel like boulders. Where you gotta make sure that everybody's straight. Bitches stab you in your bag while they smiling in your face. Talking crazy on your name, trying not to catch a case. I waited my whole life just to shit on niggas. Climb to the top floor so I could spit on niggas. Said I was just trying to chill and make bangers. Tell all these old bitches they in danger. The thing on my hip with bitches in the shape. That's what I call a fucking waist trainer. You gon' run up on who and do what? I think y'all got your story screwed up. I came here to bar, is you nuts? I don't want your punk ass man, I'm too tough.
Real hot girl shit. Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes.
Ay, look, bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get a holler. Bitch, I'm a star, I got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he don't get offended. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna holler. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to date me. Told him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, huh?
We are back, and we are talking about pussy etiquette, the do's and the don'ts. Because honestly, as women, we're fed the fuck up. Like, we're over it. That's it. Like, you guys are just striking out left and right. I don't understand who the fuck is raising you, what they're telling you. But it gotta stop. It just has to fucking stop. So many men don't realize that they're already halfway there. Nigga, you made it through the door. I like you a little bit. I think you're cute. I'm willing to give you my number. I'm willing to go out on a date with you. And then something happens that makes you fumble that fucking pussy bag. And I'm just trying to understand why.
They just start talking. That's the problem.
They do.
You look cuter when you're quiet.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
I've been said that a million times. Like, if I've agreed, and me, like I said earlier, I can feel a person, you know what I mean? If I've agreed to get to the point where I'm meeting up with you to go have a dinner or something with you, that means that it's probably on.
Right. Because you're not wasting time.
Right.
No. I have 2 kids. I have a career.
Yes.
I work a lot. So if I took the time out of my fucking day to go out with you, listen, you're there. You're there.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
So what are the things that happen?
Okay. So things that happen sometimes. I only remember the good ones, though.
Yeah, I do that on
I remember,
purpose.
like right now, I'm just remembering
It's a
the good
mental
ones.
You're traumatizing us.
I try to block out the bad ones. But like, they just start talking. I don't know what it is. And maybe it's because the choice of the dudes that I go out with are 25 to 29, and I'm 45, and I'm extremely intelligent, maybe. I'm giving myself a little bit of too much.
Or what has pissed me off in the past, I should say. But like you said, career women, we have our schedules, we're busy, we're moms, we're trying to do stuff.
Yes.
When somebody doesn't value our time.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Pussy is cut off
Like,
for you.
Whew.
Especially because a lot of men have an issue communicating shit like, I'm going to be a little bit late or whatever the case may be. Like, don't think I'm the bitch to sit around for you because I'm not. If I don't even hear, if we're supposed to meet up or whatever the case may be and I don't hear from you a few minutes before we're supposed to meet up, I probably won't fucking go at all.
Exactly.
Be considerate because I need to know this shit is on.
I got a good
You're
story.
on time.
Thank you. See?
Seriously.
It comes. Okay. So, this was probably like maybe 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, when I was on Tinder for like 2 weeks, and it was like the best 2 weeks of my life. I met this fine like 6'8".
Damn, bitch.
Fine ass, dark, beautiful man. He's like, let's go out to eat, la la la. Great. So we go out to eat. We have a great night. He gets a fire ass hotel. We have fire sex for like condoms, like 4 condoms. He said, can I just leave it in you? Can I just leave it in you? Yeah, you can leave it in me. And he slept with it in me. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, wow, this is fun. You know, I'd like to have this happen again. I mean, like, we wouldn't be like boyfriend and girlfriend, but okay. So he contacts me like 2 weeks later to go out again, but he hits me up, you know, during that time. He's like, all right, so I'm coming to Orlando because he lived in Cocoa Beach because he probably has a bitch. So that's why he's on Tinder, because 42% of the people on Tinder have husbands, wives, girlfriends. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, I'd love to meet you. 8 o'clock, where do you want to go? He's like, well, let's go to King's Bowling. Okay. I'm getting ready. It starts raining. It's 7:30, nobody hits me up. I hit him up, I'm like, okay, so I'm on my way, which I wasn't, just to see what he'd say. Well, it was raining, so I thought maybe you knew. I go, what? You thought I'd know that you wouldn't be driving, but you didn't tell me that.
Right.
That's
like
super
earlier.
whack.
But we were texting earlier in the day. What? Okay, never again. And he continues.
I was
to
gonna
text me.
say that. So
that
that's
was the
it.
first and the
Yeah.
last time I had sex with him. What are you doing? Like, you told me this time. You never even hit me up and say, oh, it's raining. Can we reschedule? You can't just say reschedule. It's not a problem. I don't like you that much. It's not serious.
Right.
Like, oh my God, I'm so sad. Like, you made an appointment with me. I took time out. I took a babysitter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, you fucked up. It's done. As much as I'd love to fuck that man again. 'Cause goddamn.
So hold up. Did you block him? Did you put him on?
No, I would never block him. He hits me up all the time. I would never block. He
You
didn't.
might as well at this
I don't
point.
block people.
Damn. I have a block list heavy.
Fuck that. I don't block
You
people.
do?
My
Hey, I
block
might
list,
have a bad.
You could scroll
I might have
through
a
my
weak
motherfucking
moment or
block list.
something.
I swear to God.
I might be in Cocoa Beach. I might get drunk on the beach. I'm like, yo, where you at? You know what I'm saying? But no, I haven't blocked him.
Desperate
you know, because he
times
lives in
call
Cocoa
for
Beach.
Desperate measures.
He knows
Listen.
who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, he probably will listen to this.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
You have a story? Cause shit.
No, I mean, mine is just general shit. And again, I blacked this out mentally, so I really don't remember anybody in specific. But I do have instances, you know, where people just, one thing that turns me off is a man talking about sex all the time.
Oh,
I cannot stand that shit. It's so fucking disgusting.
he hasn't
to me.
had pussy in 3 months. That's why.
Get a hobby. Get a fucking hobby.
Do something.
Do something,
Yeah,
right?
your
Be
life.
interesting. Sex is not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it. It's amazing, right? But if that's all you're about, like, that's all you fucking talk about, that shit is a sickness to me.
He's not getting it. It's sick. It's a mental illness.
It's so nasty to me. Like, yo,
When you're going to eat and they're like eating oysters, oh, this is what I'm gonna do, and then they try like nigga.
like, what the
Ew.
I can't stand
Even
that
in the
shit.
DMs, they talk themselves out of it. Like,
Yes.
they'll hit you up and be like, hey, like this, like, oh, you're beautiful, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, thank you. And they're kind of good looking, so I'm kind of entertaining it. And then they say some dumb shit. Like,
Cool, child.
okay, great, goodbye. And then you just never hit them up again. It's just like, you guys out there, like, if you think a girl is beautiful and you want to date them or you want to take them out or you want to fuck them, right? You don't send them a video of your dick. I don't want to look at your dick. I don't care.
And their dick don't even be fire.
Don't want to look
That's
at your
the
dick.
shit that annoys
I
me.
don't give a fuck
You
how
sending
big
me
it
some
is.
shit.
I don't want it.
And I'm
I didn't
like-
ask for it.
I do
don't
the
care.
Chrissy Teigen, the
But for
what
what?
the
But for
fuck?
what? I didn't ask. Now, if I asked for it, which I hardly ever do, like, I'm very weird about, maybe because I'm older, I'm weird about that. I love the element of surprise.
No,
I don't want to
bitch,
know.
That
no.
shit could go wrong. Don't-
Never goes wrong for me because
Yeah.
I have great fucking radar with men.
I've just been
If
fucking
I'm-
up my whole life.
No. I don't need to know. And even still, if it's 6 inches, if I like him,
Right.
those 6 inch, I can't even talk
6
because
is
I'm drinking.
workable. That's
Those
workable.
6-inch dudes work their dick better than them 10-inch dudes because they know that they got a 6-inch dick.
Right.
So
they gotta
work it
compensate.
even better. Listen.
No,
You know what
but
I'm
you
saying?
want to know
I've
the
never
kicker?
had,
No.
you know what I'm saying? But
The kicker is the
Listen.
niggas with the big dicks that can't even keep it up. That's the fucking kicker.
I haven't had that
oh
issue.
Jesus Lord, why are we
I like-
doing this? Yo, you are on one tonight.
Fed the fuck up. Voice or no voice, I'm talking my shit.
No, I
Listen.
like it. I like
Because I've had really bad experiences with men.
You have?
At this point,
like
I have
sexual
not.
experiences.
I have
just
not.
in general, niggas
I've had
suck.
a few in like years of fucking.
Thank God. I swear to God, like the older I've gotten, my nigga may not be all that in the sense of maybe being in the mix or somebody in the spotlight or whatever, but I appreciate that man so much for who he is because that is his fucking truth. It is the niggas, whether they're still dating or whatever the case is, like, that be doing the fucking most. Like, not respecting my time is huge because of what you said. We are busy women. So for me to take time out and you like stand me up or you show up late, like, you're insulting me.
Yeah.
Because I respect time. When I put even this together, I respect people's time.
Yeah.
I try to work within a certain, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how valuable it is. So for somebody to disrespect my time is major. Or when you
Are y'all
finally,
listening, guys?
or when you
Respect our
finally
time.
give somebody the opportunity, only to find out, like, yo, a nigga be fine as fuck, and you know, yo, I'd give him the pussy, and then the nigga opens his mouth, and
Done.
all he wants to do is, let's say, brag. Whether it's,
Oh my God.
you know, this girl, you know, came out to see me and I was gonna fuck her, but instead I'm choosing to fuck you. Like,
Pussy gets dry. Pussy dry.
please do me the favor
Goodbye.
and don't, sir. Like,
Bye.
please.
Pussy dry. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Like, what
No
are
thanks.
you doing?
That's why I deal with me.
y'all-
Like,
I'm
you're
other
the
niggas.
prize.
Here's the best.
Nah.
Here's the best advice for you guys out there. If we take up your offer and we meet up with you, just ask us a few questions and we'll just keep talking. Shut your fucking mouth. Because guess what? Just keep the fucking mouth shut. Say a couple things, you know, enjoy us, love us, and we're gonna fuck you.
Period.
If we met up with you
You're halfway
and we're over
there, sir.
and we're about 30 and shit, and we met up with you and we ain't playing games, our pussy's gonna be in your mouth. Just shut the fuck up.
Just shut
Just shut the fuck up. Ask us some fucking questions to get us out to talk and let us fucking talk. And
That's
then shut
it.
the fuck up. You're
somebody
fine. You're
who's-
gorgeous. We just want to look at you.
who's
Lick your lips a couple of
entitled.
times. Touch our hair a little bit. Just be like, damn, you look so
I
good.
hate a nigga
Like,
who thinks
it's
that
not that
he's the
hard.
prize.
It's not that hard. You're not the
Yeah,
prize.
that's a lot of niggas now.
No, you're never the prize. Remember,
Never.
men, you're never the prize.
Ever.
We are the prize.
I don't
But
care
guess what?
you've done.
When you make
I don't
us feel
care
like
how
the
much
prize-
you've accomplished. I don't care what your bank account looks
We don't
like.
give a fuck.
I don't care what line of women want to fuck you. You are not the prize ever.
Okay,
And
but
that's
wait.
the shit.
But wait. When you make us feel like
Ooh.
we're the prize, guess who's the
You're
fucking
gonna
prize
swim
now?
in that pussy.
Guess who's the fucking prize now?
We're gonna make
They're
sure
the
of it.
prize.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
make sure you feel like
Because
the
that's
motherfucking
what
prize.
makes a man stand out. The majority of these
God
niggas.
damn, you niggas
I
is
swear to
dumb.
God.
Sorry, I'm not-
You
I
meet
can't
these
say nigga
niggas
'cause
with
I'm
money
white.
nowadays, and they think they are the only nigga in the world that has money. Like
Everybody's been getting money. baby.
everybody, all of you.
I
How
get
many
money. Fuck
30s?
you.
How many
I
fucking
get
scammers
money.
and drug dealers are there in this world?
up.
I don't even just fuck with y'all. I've had niggas that get that money legally, that
Right,
have
in the
actual
corporate
fucking
world.
careers. You know, like, are you crazy? They think they're the only. Some of them, I can't say all of them, but they're especially the ones who get the money easier. They have that mentality because they feel like it comes to them so easy.
Right.
You know, they don't work for anything. And then at that point, they don't feel like they got to work for women either. Because there's so many thirsty ass, bum ass hoes that are chasing these niggas.
Not
they
that
got
they
them
want
feeling
me,
like
but still.
they're the shit. Like, you are
Yes.
regular to me. You could call a nigga that works a 9 to 5 regular. I guarantee you, though, that nigga has more personality than you, and he's probably just a better overall man than you are. So you are the regular nigga to me.
Right. And that's the thing. They go out of their way trying to like sell themselves. It's like, nigga, are you a hooker or some shit? Like, what the fuck?
Why are you
Desirable
selling
personality
yourself
traits
to
like,
me?
What the fuck?
I'm out with you. Can we just have a nice, normal ass conversation?
Can you just get me drunk so we can
Yeah, can we
fucking
just-
get this over with? Because what the fuck?
He's so stupid.
I swear to God.
I love an experience. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
I've had
I
experiences.
love experiences with people. I love talking. I like to talk. Women like to talk. If you draw us out as a man, we're going to tell you everything you need to know.
Right.
And you don't have to say too much. And that's what I'm trying to get at here. And I've said it like 3 times. You want a beautiful woman, you want a MILF, you want a fucking whatever you guys want, a sugar mama, you want an older woman, you want all these things that I see on Twitter. You know what? You need to act right.
These
and you
niggas
need
on
to
Twitter
listen.
really complaining about buying us food.
Just
though.
listen. And they're gonna, but they don't want to buy us food.
I don't even pay
Bring me to
attention
Starbucks,
those
bitch.
people.
You buy me a $6 coffee. We could talk over coffee, and I could see if I even want your dick in me.
Right.
It doesn't have to be no $200 date like you. Y'all are so dumb. The
I'm
only
so
guys
sick
who
and tired
the
of
only
that
listen.
damn
The
topic.
only
I
guys
don't get into
who
that
talk
debate.
about that are guys who can't afford it. They can't
In which
afford
case,
it.
you shouldn't be trying to take a
Don't go
bitch
out
on
with
a
none of us
$200
because
date.
don't go out with it because I can afford to bring myself out on a $200 date because I do
Right.
it all the time and I take pictures of it and I'm not with a guy, I'm with
Right,
myself
right.
or I'm with you or I'm
Right.
with you and we're out and I spend $150.
We do that shit all
Like,
all
the
the time.
It's not that serious.
Even that's not impressive.
You can stay with your little broke ass bitches that y'all go out with.
It's fucking ridiculous at this point. Like, I can't. This is why I don't fuck with anybody. It's probably like day 160
So
without
pussy
sex. I don't like niggas at all. I don't.
When it comes down to it.
because it's just like I said, like I really try to think about it. And I'm like,
I
why are
love
niggas
men.
like this? Are they fed up because of the quality of bitches? Because I know
Yes,
I'm fed
they
up.
are. They are.
But
At
I'm
the end of
fed
the
up
day, they
because
are.
of the niggas that I've chose to deal with.
Right.
Well, then
Are
we
they
need to-
fed up
yeah.
because of the type of women that they dealt with? Are they fed up because they're not financially secure? Like, what are
Well,
you fed up
the thing
about?
Is, the
Different
thing
things.
is that they find they look for that, pretty, the beautiful girl or whatever, and they're sidetracked by that when it's not always that beautiful girl. You know what I mean? It's the girl that's kind of regular and beautiful, that has a job, that like making money, that's doing good for themselves, and they get fucking caught up. Those real pretty girls that are always online, that are always posting, that are always doing that. Have you seen their backgrounds of the
But
pictures?
I will say
they have.
too, when you are wanting to attract
They don't even have a bed.
certain type of female, you have to also be on that level.
I get it.
Like,
On the level to get a bum bitch.
well, no, like on a level, like if you're, for example, trying to take one of us on a date,
Oh, yeah,
like
no.
please don't be the dude that sleeps on your friend's couch and now Dika, you're a roommate and like you don't
And
even
then get
have a
mad
room.
that you have to
really
spend
even doing
$30
shit
on
like
us.
that.
I'm sorry. Like, I thought about that shit when I was thinking about this, and I don't know that I'm comfortable in fucking somebody who has a roommate.
No, I'm not
I am a
bothered by that.
grown ass
Listen.
woman, dog. I got a mortgage. I am not. Fuck you. I gotta be quiet. I can't walk around naked after we're done because you may have your
No,
roommate walking.
yeah, no.
No.
I don't
No.
walk around naked,
No.
so that's another story. But
No.
for me, I don't care about that shit because realistically, the majority of everybody that I know, especially in my age range, has a fucking roommate. Like, that's just what it is. We have one of the worst housing markets in the fucking country right now. So I expect shit like that. I don't care about shit like that. Sometimes it's even more convenient. They get to stack up. They get to put, save toward what they really want. Whatever the case
You're
may be.
also still in your 20s.
But Another,
you can afford
yeah.
that.
But you know, at the same time,
Yeah, when I was in my 20s,
you just gotta pay attention to what people are pursuing. Like,
even though I have my own place.
Niggas was fucking in the bathroom in their 20s.
you have to pay attention to what people are pursuing and if they're really taking the steps to actually get what they claim they want. That's it. I think that's really it at the end of the day, you know, because everybody's gonna find what is for them. But if you're not taking that shit into consideration, if you're just looking at a fine ass nigga or a pretty girl, and you're not paying attention to what the fuck they're actually doing with their life, then
Right.
you're gonna complain at the end of the day. You are. I don't have bad experience because I look at the shit that the niggas that I fuck with are doing, period. I want the men that I'm fucking with to inspire me, and they always do. They
Right.
always do.
Right. Well, one of the things...
You inspire, though, too.
Yeah. Sometimes the right girl can bring, you know, bring the man out of a man, you know? Like, they want to do better.
That's all
and
I
be
like to do,
better.
to be honest.
I'm done with fixer
When I like
uppers.
somebody...
Fuck you.
No, no. They're already established. Like, my ex-husband was, I mean, doing awesome in the company that we were at. And I dubbed him for 3 years. Like, 3 years. Dubbed him. And then finally went out with him.
You make a good point. Sometimes men will not be persistent. And sometimes that is telling. Like, they want
Yeah.
something easy.
Easy. Oh, he was so
Sometimes you
persistent.
have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to play that part for a little bit and make the girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, really look at you
He
like,
was a
you know
super
what?
white boy. So, like, me...
I'm willing to take a chance with you because you
Yeah.
actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've actually stuck it out and
Persistence
been
is a
persistent.
beautiful, beautiful thing.
That's how my ex got me. That man followed me around like a fucking puppy for about 6-7 months before I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna fuck you. And then I was like, oh shit, your dick fire, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it took a while for me to like really like give him that opportunity because I wasn't looking at him like
The
that.
only two guys that I've had long relationships with, you know, they're accomplished. You know, they were doing something.
Already
you know
there,
what I mean?
yeah.
When I was younger, in my 20s, I always dated guys that had ambition. They might not have had money, but
they
had
had
ambition.
ambition.
Like my ex he's an amazing guitarist and it was an amazing band and we were together for a while. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's famous in the underground. He played with B.B. King and Earl Burnside and like, I was like, ah. And I got to meet all these people, like the Beastie Boys and all this bullshit. But like, I'm attracted to ambition and I'm attracted to like
That is
guys
sexy.
that are not attracted to only pussy.
Right.
Guys that have something going on in their life, something that they want to do. Like, I'm not attracted to guys that are, well, I am now.
You're in the fun stage of
you're
your
in the
life.
fun stage of my
your
life.
life, yeah.
So like, but when I'm serious, I'm not attracted to these guys that I'm attracted to now. I don't want anything with the guys that I'm attracted to now.
Right.
I just want to look at them and be like, God damn, you're so fine, because I totally dubbed guys like you when I was young because I knew that you're shitty and that
Girl,
all you
who
do
are
is want to
you
fuck a whole bunch
right
of bitches.
now?
You know what I'm saying?
On to the horse
No
shit.
Dominicans. I didn't have no Dominicans, no Spanish guys, like none of that. When I was younger, I was like looking for like, not looking for, but I was attracted. But now I'm not looking for nothing. I'm 45. I want to have fun. I want to have fun until my
You
kids
love
get
you
older.
some Dominicans, though.
oh my God.
Your weakness is a Dominican man. And let me tell you guys something else you do to talk yourselves or shit that you guys do to
Yes,
like
please.
completely yourself out the
Yeah.
pussy. Personally, if you don't eat pussy, there's nothing else for us to talk about, sir.
Yes.
I eat pussy. Grow the fuck up, okay?
So do
I'm
I.
not doing this
I
with
love
you.
pussy. It's
okay?
delicious.
Yes.
Like, my clit is not a DJ. Like, it's not a turntable. Don't scratch the shit.
Don't put your finger in me. No, thank you.
Wait,
I don't
what?
like that with the
I don't
finger.
know. I don't like
I'm not
fingering
in-
either.
I'm not-
Shit is
You
whack.
guys, wait,
Nah, I don't
time
like that.
out. We gotta talk. Wait, what?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
It feels like somebody just fucking stabbing you. It's just fucking
does- it
stabbing you.
hurts.
It's not. It doesn't massage you like when you're.
Unless they do it the right way. Where
I
they
was
make
gonna
the
say,
water when they make you squirt.
If
That's the
if
only
they're
time.
eating pussy and they slide the finger and they know what they're
that's
doing,
a different,
Slide his
that's a
tongue
different
up my
story.
pussy.
But
I'm
not
talking about
the-
when they try to start you up that way. I don't
the
like
finger.
that.
I don't like the finger.
oh my God, when they don't even try and they just think that you're automatically ready to. Oh,
No, when they finger you first, I don't like that. get your fingers out of me. No, if they're eating, then they put, that's extra special.
That's what I'm
good,
saying.
nice and soft. No, when guys are, it's like child's play. I'm like, stop. I tell them, I'm like, can you
Cut
not?
it out.
Can you not?
Cut it out.
Please cut it out. I'm not, no, we're good.
That shit is wild annoying. A
Wild.
man who doesn't know how to stimulate me first. Like, I love kissing. That is my shit. If you're a bad kisser, we're not. Oh, tough luck, buddy.
Kissing is the best.
Like, that's that.
That says everything.
See, I'm a different
says
type
everything.
of monster. When I do like somebody, I
don't
like
kiss
them.
right?
So I don't need too much stimulation. I'd be ready to get on it.
Yeah, but you don't want somebody to at least, like...
I mean, yeah, like the kissing. But for me, it's more so just like the interaction before. It doesn't have to be actual foreplay, but how we vibing with each other, how we're speaking to each other.
Yo,
the
that's
flirting.
my
That I
fave,
like.
too.
That's my fave.
But
that's
there's
what I
guys
love.
that actually
like
skip over that part and just wants to get
not
to
skip.
straight. And
Let's
I'm
not
like,
skip.
no.
That's why I'm like, bring me. If you don't got money for Starbucks and you're fine as fuck, like if you're fine as fuck and you don't got money for like not Starbucks, if you don't have money for like to bring me out to a normal restaurant, and you want to go to Starbucks, but you're fine as fuck and you could talk to me right, you might get the pussy. I don't care. You might think that I'm a low class person. Low class? Hell no. I've never had that happen before.
No.
But I'm just saying, these guys are talking about, these bitches want us to take them out. You gotta take us out.
Niggas can't
You
make up
can't
their
skip.
minds though.
They're
Do
so-
you want? Listen, when you don't require
I blame
anything out of a
bitches.
nigga, you're
I blame
easy
girls.
pussy. When you require shit out of a nigga, you're a gold digger. What the fuck do y'all want? Is it Uchi Wally or is it one fucking mic?
It's 3 mics, bitch.
I swear to God, it'd be like that too.
Like-
though.
like,
they don't know what
they don't know what the fuck they want.
They said we don't know what we want, but y'all niggas definitely
Listen,
don't.
I
know.
don't want anybody who doesn't know what the fuck they want. And that's why I think I have really great experiences with guys. I've had a few bad experiences. One of them was the other night, actually. I didn't do anything with him, but he's been hitting me up. And I'm like, hey, let's go out. So he's like, all right. He's like, and I'm like, oh my God, you live in fucking Oviedo? Like, nah. I said, you live in Oviedo, bro. Like, I can't do it. If I like you, I'm like, it's going to be a problem because I'm going to have to, it's a whole bill, for me. 'Cause I'm going to have to drive out there. You're going to have to drive here. Like, I just
gas
don't,
and tolls.
30 minutes, bro. It's 30 minutes or less for me. I've said that a million times on the timeline. Like, if you live 30 minutes or less, we're good. 30 minutes or more. 30 minutes is good, but more than 30 minutes, then you're a bill for me.
That's
So I go, look, I'll meet up with you, okay? Midway. Where's Midway? Get the thing. Oh, it's only 36 minutes. 6 minutes over. Midway. Okay. I go meet him. I jump in his car. Go to the place where we're eating. I order what I want to order. And after the bill comes, the bill comes. All I had was 3 drinks and some fucking artichoke dip. He
was
saw the
getting
bill.
ready.
It was like $100, the bill. He goes, I'm looking at him, looking at the bill. And I'm looking at him like, why is he looking at the bill like that? And I'm like, is everything okay? He's like, I don't know. It's like $100. And I'm like, okay. The fuck? I'm like,
broke that nigga's bank
what
that day?
happened? Like, do you want me to like look at it? He's like, yeah, look at it. I'm like, okay. And I took my calculator. I'm like, it's right. I said the drinks that I ordered were $9.95. So I was like, wow, pussy dry, pussy fucking dry. This guy's talking about $100. It's a problem. He was doing good until then.
Right.
It was about to go down. Right? Then that happened. I was like, I'm going home.
Right. That's
I'm
it.
fucking going home.
Now you're out $100.
He was fine. He was cute. Like in real life, I was like, damn, the way he walked, everything. He was a southern ass. His voice. Listen, that southern accent. He had it all. Then he said, looked at the bill and got scared. I was like, oh, done. I'm going home. I get in his car. He drives me to my car. I get in. He's like, are you going to come? I'm like, nah, I'm going home. He's like, what? So you're going home? I said, yeah, I'm going home. Like I'm going home. I can't. Like I'm not drunk enough to stay with you. I'm going home. And he was like, oh, okay. He calls me 2 minutes later. Really? You're just gonna go home? I go, yeah. The next morning, I wake up. An hour after I left him, he puts a post on Instagram. Learned my lesson. What lesson did you learn? You know what you should learn? Don't ever react on a fucking bill that's $100. Because you would have got the pussy.
It's not
dumbass.
Don't fucking. I don't understand why people stress themselves out to date. Like if you can't fucking
you brought the
afford
stories
to date,
out of
don't
me.
go out.
Bitch, I was waiting for you to say, "Don't spit on my pussy, nigga." That's the shit I was getting ready for.
I know we did go left with this. We went all the way left with it.
No, but you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Why are you like? What?
Don't take me somewhere you can't afford.
Why? It was a cheap ass shit though. Like I spend that much on myself.
Yeah.
That wasn't just me. I had 3 $9.95 drinks and a fucking artichoke dip. You did more of the drinking. What? Really? $30, $40, $50.
Drank himself into the
Yo,
into
you
the
got
dick
me
not
fucked
working.
up. Like,
Ugh.
don't react like that on a bill because now you're done. You thought you was getting pussy for $50? Sorry, dude. You shouldn't have acted like that. I would have. If you would have been like, hey, you good? He was fine. But hey, you just ruined the whole night. Ruined the whole damn night. You see what I'm saying, guys? Don't react if you can't really afford it. She's still with it.
That's why I don't do Instagram niggas. I don't like doing Instagram niggas because you can't. I'm serious. You don't know anything about them. You just see pictures. You like. I don't want to get to know you.
I know.
Or have no real way of
that's like the
observing your
second Instagram
mentality before
date.
we go on a fucking date. I don't want to. That's a waste of my own time. I think that's why I've been pretty good.
I've been on
Twitter
2
niggas are where
Instagram
it's at.
dates. 2 Instagram dates in my life that I've met through Instagram. 2.
I can't talk shit about Instagram because I met my man that way, but I knew who he was before I met him, so I don't think that really counts.
No, it doesn't count.
But you know what did happen? I was looking for someone as a backup to do our video. And I came across someone who is a videographer. This nigga really told me that he couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, is there a reason why you can't? Because the whole reason why we followed each other was because I met you, you told me this is what you do, blah, blah, blah. He couldn't really give me an answer. But then this ugly, short, gremlin-ass looking nigga sent me fucking text messages at 1 o'clock in the morning, posted up against the wall downtown talking about you should be here. Sir. Sir, you know who I'm talking about.
Goodbye.
Talking about, I want to
Bye.
take you to a spa day. Sir, I
what
exchanged
day?
contact
A
information.
spa day?
A spa day.
Yeah, oh, you got me there.
Right.
Yeah.
We exchange contact information so that we can work. That's another thing niggas do that talk themselves out of fucking pussy. Don't tell me one thing and then try to sneak your dick into the fucking equation, nigga. Like, nobody asked you for none of that. None of it.
Y'all just annoying, most of y'all. I swear to God, bro. Y'all are just annoying. Like, if you would just get it and understand how women are, we just enjoy you to listen to us and say, hey, let's go here. Come meet me here. I'll pick you up. Like, it's simple. But you guys
It's just
you guys are so like
being
fucked up
a
with what you
gentleman
see. Yeah, be
101.
just a gentleman. Yeah, you guys are not being
These
taught
niggas
to be
really be
gentlemen.
having riots. Like, I am convinced that there is a male group chat somewhere out there where there is a bunch of scorned men.
Probably.
And they're like, you know what this bitch did? Yo, nigga, don't let her play you like that. I would never do no shit like that. Yeah, dog, ain't never gonna happen to me. And now all you little fuckers are all up in arms and you don't even know how to treat a real woman when you see
We're
one.
pretty simple creatures. I mean, just like men are simple creatures as well. It's just like
They're too simple. That's the fucking problem.
well, and that's okay. You know what? I love men. I'll never not love men.
Same.
Saying men are shit. Yeah, men are shit sometimes. But I love them more than I hate them, and I always will. Love them.
The dope ones, the dope ones just make you forget about the other ones
they do.
completely. And you know, like I don't have too many bad experiences, so they don't really, those little raggedy ass niggas that do all the
ones that I
ranting
done
on Twitter
found.
and shit, they don't affect my life because I'm not fucking those niggas anyway. I wouldn't fuck them. I wouldn't touch them with a fucking 10-foot pole, you know? So it doesn't matter to me.
Yo,
Moral of the story, guys.
shut the hell up and pick up the tab
fuck
sometimes.
up and just listen. Listen. That's all you got to do. Listen. We'll tell you what we need to tell you, and you go on that.
And for
Make
those,
us feel like women. That's it.
Make us feel like women. And on that note, I'm gonna wrap this up. But I am gonna say that there was I kind of skipped over this earlier. I had gone to Cuddy's book event. She was here in Orlando. The Emin Man is for Money Reloaded, and I know what it sounds like. But women, I promise you that this book, the tips, the stories, the resources that she gives is absolutely everything. I found out in going to this book tour, because there's 4 types of women. I am the overly independent sugar mama. Apparently it look like I got money. So
I hate my life sometimes.
you know, like if you guys really wanna, you know, like look into this further, I definitely suggest that you guys pick up her book. I wanna thank you guys for joining me. It was so long overdue.
Finally.
Finally.
It's been since February.
I know.
Damn it, I can finally talk.
I'm sorry.
I can talk. We can talk.
We can talk. We have these girl talks a lot
This
more
was-
often.
this
It was
went-
just the
you
first
know
one that
what?
was recorded
This
in a while.
went very, very smooth, and I loved it. And
Nobody overspoke.
Everybody talked their talk. It's great.
We didn't
I love
speak
it.
over each
Good
other.
energy
Fabulous.
here.
It was
Fabulous.
great. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Lemy.
Thank
I know I
you.
drive everybody fucking crazy. Thank you guys to all of our listeners. You guys can subscribe, rate, leave a review. We're on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play. If you guys want to send us any like any emails about situations, it is the Posh Sessions Podcast at gmail.com. And until next time,
MSGINAFLA.
some real hot girl shit.
Hit me up.
If you're willing to pick up the tab.
Oh, hell no.
Until next time, peace.
Peace.
Later. I need a drink.